right, guys, welcome to another live 5-minute practice session. It may be about 6 or 7 minutes, like it normally is, but let's talk about what we're doing. So we're still working on our alternate bass line, right? 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 5, 1, 2. And I want you to keep practicing this by itself each day, so it's I'm sure already getting a little bit easier. So on our right hand, we're going to work on the interval of the sixth, and we've talked about how nice the interval of a sixth is, and in this case we're in the key of C, and we're going fifth and the third, and that creates the interval here of 6 notes away, right? So that is a major sixth if you're going to compare G up to E in the G scale, let's say. But here's the idea, is we're going to create this little blues. We're going to go down by half steps. So we're going to go again. We're just going to loop that for a while. Now notice what's happening here. So I first play the 5th note of the chord up to the 3rd of the chord, and now I'm going down chromatically. And you could just use 1 and 5 together. Let me think of what I want to do next. Alright, so let's do it like that. We'll do G chromatically down here, and then we'll start it over again, and we'll go. Now, why does that sound good right there? The reason is because you have the flat 7 of the C scale and the 9th. That's a great way to end that, to lead into the 4 chord, which is going to be F. And now we're using the 5th note of F and the 3rd note of F to get that particular 6th idea. And notice that I went chromatically again there. Sorry, I did chromatically. And then I went the 3rd and the root note of F. So we started here. So let me do what we already have. Now I'm going to go to F. Now notice when I got back to the C, that's the 5th and the 3rd of C. So this whole exercise we're doing is using 6th. I see we have a couple people in here. Let me see if I can see you guys in the chat. I thought I would do a 5-minute practice session where I could see you guys in the chat. I know I sent out an email, so I just want to say hello. We are doing a 5-minute lesson right now. Let me just go ahead and we're still working on this 6th lick, okay, or a 6th interval, which works great over the blues, right? So key of C, and that's the 5th note, and that's the 3rd. Just listen how nice that sounds. And I'm just going chromatic down. Now I'm going to walk it down a little bit more. Now it sets me up for the F. Now I'm on the 5th note of an F scale and the 3rd of an F scale. What did I do right there? I went chromatically down. Now it sets me up for going back to C, and I'm on the 5th note and the 3rd note of C, just an octave lower, right? Now watch this. I'm going to go to the 5 chord. I can go the 3rd note of G and the root. Let me do that again. So there's your G note or G chord chromatically to the F, 3rd note up to the root. And then right there I went down to F and D up chromatically to get back to that 5th and the 3rd of C. All right, let me do that again. That's part of that weekend blues, right? Da-da-da-da-dum. And that sounds really nice. There's the G chord. You can go down chromatically. And let me go back to C and do it. Listen how nice that is. You go the fifth of whatever chord you're on and the third, and you're using the interval of the sixth. And how nice does that sound just going back and forth between those two? Here we go. Listen to this. Now, I'm going to go chromatically down. Watch what happens when I go to F. Same thing, fifth note of the F scale and the third. And we can do that again. And I will write this out for you guys if you want it. Listen to the G. Isn't that nice how this is the third up to the fifth, and I know how nice that works going down chromatically just a little bit. All right, let me see if I can see you guys. Somebody say hey, hello in the chat. Let's see if I can see you guys. Okay, nobody's, I see that people are on, but just not everybody's in the chat. But I would love to say hi to you guys. So here we go. F. And now it's in the octave lower. I think that'll work. So this whole idea, guys, is just talking about the sixth interval, right? And all we're going to do, I like the thought of what we're practicing here is any note that you pick, you're going to go the fifth of the scale up to the third, and that's your interval of the sixth. And this whole thing... Okay, I'm going to end the live in just a minute. Let me play it one more time. So start on C. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3. I didn't do that right. We're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... That wasn't right. 2 and 3 and 4. Now, here we go. The fifth and the third of F, chromatically. And now it starts over right here on the C. Or I could do this. And right there, I did instead of doing the third and the root, I did down a whole step lower, chromatically up. So da. Now the third and the root of F, and then F, A, C is going chromatically up, just like we started. Guys, I'm going to do another 5-minute lesson in just a second. I'm going to charge my phone up, but I hope you like this, and let me know if you want the PDF.